Hello people, welcome to another edition of WWE Immortals. Now what we've got to look at here is the exciting news that there's some new characters hit the game. Now already in the store there's a Steph McMahon gold character together with a silver character and all the boost cards that you need for 15 quid. Now if you want to spend your 15 quid or however many dollars it's appearing for in the States, fine, if that's what floats your boat, we're not going to stop you from doing that, but we prefer to do things the honourable way through the challenges, so we're not going to be doing that. We're going to wait for the Steph character to become one of the challenge characters and try and win her fairly through gaming means. There's also going to be the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Can't wait for him to crop up, and they've already added another version of Big Show. Right, now this is interesting. This is interesting because this Dean Ambrose pack keeps appearing with no price on it and then disappearing. So there's the Steph pack. You've got Warrior Queen Steph, Authority Steph, which is in the store now. And as I say, the talent cards that you need, the 3 talent cards, and 15,000 immortal credits. Certainly not confirming that. And I assume that Dean Ambrose's pack will cost the same amount of money. And that's got the Dean Ambrose Gold, Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose it's called, and Back Alley Brawler Dean Ambrose Silver. And again you've got the talent cards that you need for the Dean Ambrose characters and 15,000 credits. Actually what's of more interest to me here is was 2 things. Firstly, there's an upgraded gear pack, so rather than paying 25 grand for 1 gear card, you can actually get 3 for 60. That's not a bad little deal. And getting 60,000 coins after a bit of chiselling, a bit of farming out there isn't too onerous a task, so that's got to be worth looking at. But also this 180k pack, which has got the evolved characters. Now since Ninja Boy and I started playing, we've got all of the evolved characters that have been on offer, but we missed out on Daniel Bryan evolved because that had just come out. That was the very week that we started playing. So of course when the first few days you're playing, you've got some very low ranked characters. So we missed out on him, and it doesn't mention here. Be interested to see if it does include him. What it doesn't mention is this evolved Randy Orton, because we've got one Randy Orton. There's only one Randy Orton, and he's not in the store. And I've got him up to 50. I just dearly love to turn him into a legendary character. But that's not happening at the moment. Anyway, let's have a look in the store at the characters. I was in the right place, wasn't I? What am I doing? Characters. So Stephanie, looking pretty much like hubby in a grey suit. Not the best looking facial features to represent Steph. So she's a bit better looking than that. I'll give her that. Handsome looking woman. But still, interesting looking character. And one of the things that always impresses me with this game is when the characters are moving, they really replicate the movements of the WWE stars. It's pretty impressive. Now the other character that's new is Big Show. There's a gold version of Big Show, which is looks fairly odd, to be honest. I've never quite seen Big Show dressed up like that before. But hey, must be a reason behind it. And one thing I've found with the bronze character with him is he's a bit lethargic. So, but as you can see, look, I've got the evolved page. I've got the evolved cyborg Brock Lesnar, Broccoli Legions. Love the Broccoli Legions. The graphics on him are great. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I was so pleased when he was the latest challenge. And the Skull King, Triple H too. Come on, Scully. That's a great character. And in terms of actual trying to get characters up to legendary status, one of the things that's annoyed me intensely, which I'm about to probably annoy you intensely with, is with my own characters. I've got Daniel Bryan Gold as a legendary 7. When you buy the 75k packs, if you get another Daniel Bryan, you can only sell him back to the store for 46k. You don't need to be a genius to work out that's a 29k loss. Okay, you get a couple of talent cards in there as well, but it's not going to help you basically. So it's bad enough if that had happened once, It's happened to me now 4 times in a row. The last 4 75k packs I've bought have been Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan. I don't need Daniel Bryan. There should be some way where it could perhaps filter out. There's plenty of other gold characters there that I could get. The game's not being nice. I don't like it when it's not being nice. Right, enough griping, Big Jim. Enough groaning about what's going on. In terms of online challenges, it should have been the end of a ladder yesterday evening, which should divvy out. Yes, here we go. Should divvy out a few gear cards. Now, I didn't really have much time to go into the last tournament because of Road to Glory. Road to Glory on WWE Supercard. Now, let's just have a look at what the challenges are here. Right, let's get rid of the one with 3 people in. Right, that's all doable. That's all fairly doable. Now, where's my rewards? Show me my rewards for previous efforts. It's going to make me fight for this. What it should do is pop up and say, right, here's your gear card rewards and here's your cash. With 50k in the bank, I think I was in line to get about 20k, 25k. If I get 25k, I'll open a gold pack and get a Daniel Bryan figure and show you just what I'm going through. But for some reason, it doesn't want to give me my rewards. Where are my rewards? Why are you holding out on me? That ain't nice. Don't hold out on Big Jim. Okay, look, let's just have a quick look at what we've got. Gear cards. People asking me whether gear cards are worth it or not. Yes, they most definitely are worth it. And I'll show you some of the better ones. Let's just choose. There's Randy. Poor old Randy, level 50. Can't get him legendary. This is card I've got here is already an augmented card. I won't bother explaining about how things change because that's a long process, and if you've not used gear cards before, you'll just get a bit confused and probably decidedly bored by it all. But as you can see, the individual stat, 40% damage boost to basic attacks, and there's a crit boost there as well. Some of these cards can give you an energy boost. So this particular one here gives him a health boost, and also, this is very important, the other 2 members of the team, if you've got Randy Orton out fighting and he does a signature 1 move, there's a 9.8% health boost on your teammates. That's very useful. When you get team building in terms of health, that is very useful. But particularly when you have these sort of miasma type challenges where it's chiseling health off you every time you bring a character out. So I've got a few favourites that I use, and there's quite a few that are specific to specific WWE stars. But I'm going to stop lecturing you on those. Why is it not giving me my rewards? Come on! Be nice to Big Jim. Maybe if I log out and log back in again. That's extremely exciting for you to watch, I would have thought. Me logging out and logging back in again. In terms of where we're at on the challenges, I've actually just started the final page, which is a fairly newish page, only landed a few weeks back, and it was fairly straightforward, to be honest. It's been more fun chiselling through the challenges to get the Brock Lesnar character. I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to close out. Be a bit silly to close out, wouldn't it? Let's do some online gaming. Let's do some online matches while it's playing silly buggers. Let's go in, find some opponents. Oh, hang on, let's just check what our challenges were again. Something about earn 5,000 renown, was it? Right, gain 15k renown, okay. Win 1 online match without suffering a knockout, that's fairly simple. Win 3 online matches with at least 1 Undertaker, okay. Undertaker, we need you, lad. Right, I've got both Undertaker characters now, actually. Yeah, I've got both takers. So we'll put Goldie in. And let's put in Skull King. Let's make it a scary team, as scary as possible. A scary men. And do I bother putting some gear in? Has he got some gear? He hasn't got some gear. There is a Triple H, specific Triple H gear card, which, as you can see, you get a damage boost. So any character you use it on would get a damage boost to Sig 2. But with Triple H in particular, there's a 26.2% lifesteal chance on Sig 1. So, signature 1, sorry. I'm not trying to abbreviate things to be annoying. It annoys me when people do it, when you're not quite sure what the abbreviations stand for. I think what I'll add to him there is The Sheamus's cross gives you a 50% damage boost to basic attacks. So that's quite a useful backup card. So we'll put that in there. And Undertaker has got his urn. He's got his little urn. 10% damage boost to Sig 1, and for Undertaker only characters, 10% lifesteal chance. So we'll use those as the crew and give a little bash. Yes, thank you very much. Don't know why it's not giving me my rewards. That's beginning to bug me. It should just go, here you go, here's your gear cards, here's your cash, now get on with your life, and it's not doing it. It will of course do it as soon as I turn off the camera. So should we do a show match or a main event? If we're going to get 15k renown, we probably need do a main event. We're main eventers. Let's do main eventing. What have we got here? Wake kill. Okay. This is the beauty of the Randy Orton character. Is that he can stun. If you, rather than using the full out attack, if you use the more gentle approach, he can stun his opponent, and then you've got time to move in for a bit more. So if you can start chaining those, you can almost get away without using anybody else. That was a bit naughty what it did there, and it's done that before. You're halfway through battling someone. It's too quick to move in. You're halfway through battling someone, and it chucks another character in. Now, if you try to do that, it doesn't let you do it. It waits until your character's been fully pulverised. And this, of course, is the Paige Evolved character. I'm not quite sure we're ever going to see Paige dressed in a purple jumper and with different coloured headphones and looking all sort of hippie-happy. She's a bit more of a dark, demonesque type character, isn't she? A bit more goth. In fact, totally goth. There's a lot of goth. Right, Randy's got his groove thing going back again. Right, she'll go. Take him out. Ah, damn. Now, was one of them not to use signature moves? I think it was, wasn't it? I've just used a signature move. That was... I wasn't thinking what I was doing. Ah, broccoli. You hit so hard. Let's stand the defensive and try and get some of these stuns in. Stunner. Here's a stunner. Look at the graphics on Lesnar's arm for the cyborgness of him. Pretty amazing stuff. It's so detailed. And then the way that he moves around, just the way that he sort of prances as he's approaching the ring, leaping around like a tiger. I just had a thought actually, because I've just heard the front door to our main block go. It's about that time of day when a ninja boy is going to be due home from school soon. So I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through one of these battles I either have to duck, get out of the way, run a mile, because ninja boys appeared. But we'll see how we get on. Right, now what was it? 15k renown, unused, yeah, okay, win with Undertaker. Now that's pretty cool. That's cool. We can do that. We can do that. Right. Match rewards. Okay. Not going to break the bank exactly. Right, battle 2 of 5. What I may do, I don't know, it depends. What I may do is just speed up these battles. Well, some new graphics, by the way, landed as well. So these little interim graphics while you're waiting for the game to load. They've added some fresh title boards, which is nice to see. What I may do, I may just skip some of these battles when I come to edit the video, so you don't have to sit through it all, because I don't know, do you like all the gameplay? I guess that's a question I should ask you. Some people just like to see finishing moves and a couple of battles, and then that's it. They don't really want to see any more. Some people like you to be going through the entire game step by step. So if you've got a particular thought either way, let me know down below. And one of the other things that Ninja Boy and I do when we're together is do a little split screen affair. So we try and play the same challenges with roughly the same team and just see how we get on. So we'll definitely be doing some more of that. And of course, with his school summer holidays coming up, And with me, oh dear, still laid up with a bad back, there's every chance we can be doing a lot more of that, which should be good fun. It's good fun for us, hopefully it's good fun for you. You know what I'm not finding comfortable with my bad back is trying to hold this up and fight people at the same time, because I'm used to having this while I'm lying on my side, just chilling out, trying to get in a position where I can talk to camera, not quite being as adept and skillful as I could be if it was in a more comfortable position. Damn. One of the other things I was a bit hasty on as well, I didn't put in one of the WrestleMania cards or tickets that I've got, because what they actually do is boost your superstar while they're resting, and that's very useful when you've got your main star who's almost been down to 0. You can tuck him away, bring your other two lesser rated battlers out into action. Sorry, I'm now definitively just looking down rather than looking at the monitor, just because I'm in a bit of trouble here, which hopefully I can get out of. Gold Taker is doing me proud here. It's really helped out. And he's not that highly rated. Oh, managed to block. Not that highly rated either, so shows the power of the character in general. Might need to bring Randy back. Right, just block this, Randy. Block it, wait for it to attack, and come in with Sig 2. There we go. Beautiful, beautifully executed. Right, pulled myself out of a hole there. That was looking a bit dodgy at one point. I was getting a bit free and easy with Randy's skills, and he was taking a bit of a pasting, and I was quite happily chatting to you guys, not really paying attention to what was happening to him. The Blahs. Right, so we've got match 3, up to match 3, and we've got a couple of legendary ones. This shouldn't be too difficult. Should not be too difficult. Right. This Daniel Bryan character isn't as hard hitting as his evolved character, as you can imagine. But he's still fairly fast. Still fast on his feet, so you've got to make sure you get in. Get in, do what you need to do the job, get out. Right. Okay, Randy's just missed out there. That's a chance to step in with Sig 1. Let's let these people get their little signature moves of their own out of their system. So I do tend, when there's a big event on now, what the WWE Immortals game tends to do is have special gear cards available and the corresponding week's online challenge. It looks like they're going to do the same in a couple of weeks for the ladder match, Money in the Bank. So it's worthwhile, if you don't do the online mode much, or you just do it occasionally. I'm going to keep that finishing move of Randy's for the next character who drops. There we go. And I'm sure I've heard Ninja Boy now creeping outside. It's worth your while having a crack at the online game for that particular week, because there are specific prizes that are unique to those tournaments, and they tend to be quite useful cards. So it's worth it. That's what I'm trying to say while I'm concentrating. Right, I have a feeling any minute now, bursting through from the land of beyond, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ninja Boy. Hello, buddy. How was school? How are you? And look out, victory. How you doing? You had a good day? Yeah? Good lad. Good lad. Right, just going to finish up here. I've got one more match or two more. I think I've got 2 more matches to go. I've just been telling everyone we're going to do some more split screen WWE Immortals. Yeah, I've got 2 matches to go.
Boom, boom, bada, boom, boom.
There's also, we'll be doing a PCC special for them for WWE Supercard. And I have also finally mentioned a bit of Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Get a Royal Rumble going on SmackDown v Raw. How's that?
When.
Well, we can maybe have a crack this evening.
Yes!
But let me get through this first.
Bam, bam, Bigelow's tattoo.
Right.
Bam, bam.
It said it's a new competition, but it's not giving me my rewards from the last competition.
Oh, yeah.
Rather irritatingly. Yeah, why don't you go and grab yours, log into yours while I'm playing, and see what it says.
Yeah, obviously it would be quite late to do split screen. So just
Yeah, I
I
was going to say, just it'd be interesting to hear if yours are shown, because for some reason mine aren't. And we have had differences before where one accounts.
Have we got the same rewards where you were ahead of me? That's happened about 3 times
Yeah,
now.
that's not on. That's not on. Well, I've finished the category above him,
But
and
it is on.
it gives you like it's given me the 4-star shield or the star shield to show that I've finished high up in the top 2% or something. And then for some reason it's only giving me the same rewards
yay,
as
10K for the
people in the tier below.
Oh, cool! And I got the Big Show Giant, who I already have legendary 7.
Right. Okay.
So
Just hanging around, waiting for Stone Cold Steve Austin to make his move.
I have that new Big Show version. I have his number 2 thing I've just seen.
Are you talking about a
The
talent
new
card?
Big Show. Uh-huh.
A talent card.
A freebies for his number 2.
Right.
He's 6'2".
Okay, buddy, either come into camera and stand next to me so people can see you.
I just love walking around.
I know you love walking around. You're like a caged lion. Caged lion he is.
I am.
You are a caged lion. Oh, explains that.
Here we go. I don't play any matches, so they'll be crap.
So it is giving you your rewards, isn't it? Yeah, see? It's
No.
goddamn game. So it's giving you your
mine are
rewards.
crap, so
I beg your pardon? Yours aren't very good, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Right.
boom boom bada boom boom bada boom.
Okay, well let's get to the end of this. Maybe it's thought about it enough, and when I come out it'll hand over the goods. Give me the goodness. There's another one of those new in-game graphics. People don't need to hear your impersonation of the police car that's zooming past outside. Being the centre of London, where it's all happening. Right. Mate, you're making me giddy.
Well, I'm going for a bit.
You go for a bit then. I'll carry on. I'll fight on manfully to the end on my own.
While hugging you.
While hugging me. Okay, fair enough. Never turn down a hug.
Then taking over.
Right. Let's bring out the Skull King for a little run. Come on, Scully. Just see some different graphics rather than just seeing Randy Orton doing his thing. Right. Whoopsie. If I can get him up to his finishing move, it was a lot more exciting to see some finishing moves than just some general tapping nish. Right, there's an awful lot of police zooming around outside at the moment. Maybe they're excited that Ninja Boy's home and that we're making a WWE Immortals video. I'm sure that's what it is. Trying to get home. See the latest. Right, here we go. The Skull King. Take that. And that.
Nice Matty impersonation.
There we go. Oh, and then I got caught because I was not paying attention. Actually, let's bring in
DDT.
Taker.
No, he's going to go out, so don't waste him.
I can see that, thank you. Thank you for the advice. I can't actually see what's happening. To you too. Right.
You're burning.
I can see that I'm burning. I can feel that I'm burning. And now I am burning.
No, you are resting in peace.
Actually, I don't have the... go. There we go.
Oh, it's a rapid swipe.
Let's call
Dead
that.
man! Block. Don't use your finisher. Oh, someone else. Don't. Yeah!
Sound effects provided by Ninja Boy. Poosh.
Their health. They got health. They got healthies.
I'm just using these little individuals.
They got healthies.
Okay. Ah, damn.
They're gonna get more health. Burning blast.
This
Skull
should
King
hopefully
finishes
sin off.
Finishes it off.
Right. So I'm sorry about this. I've gone quiet because now Ninja Boy's here. So I'll let him take over. Right. Well, let's see what we get. Game completed. And we get a nice little gear card,
That you have augmented.
which I've already augmented, but it's good for scrappage and adding to one of the existing cards. Now, is there something I haven't done there? 15k renown. I've only got 13,440 renown. So I could go in for a little individual game. I'm not going to do that now because I think I've bored you enough with this.
That was all that whispering.
Right, what can I do to try and prompt it to give me my flipping gear cards? Oh, I suppose the only thing I can do is to...
Fight, 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 fight.
no, it's to come out of it.
Oh.
Let's come out of it
Gah.
and go back in. Where are we? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome back, Jimbana. Right, now be nice. Be nice.
I'm being nice.
Not you. The game.
I'm being nice by
What are
drinking my
cards?
Diet Coke.
Have you just opened that?
Mm.
I was going to say. I thought you downed all of that
That's halfway full.
in virtually one.
It was halfway full
Right,
though.
here we go. No, no burping on camera, man. No burping on the cameraman. Right, come on. Right, at last. Ranked in the top
That's why you can't
100 million%.
Face paint.
Quite a lot of different
Dumbbells,
cards, quite a lot of
briefcase.
1 stars.
That same training shield, adventure cape, punching bag, hero mask,
Right, so basically,
and sword.
I know, why couldn't I have done that earlier? Basically, a lot of those...
Open pack, open sesame.
Oh, I did promise, didn't I?
Open sesame.
I did promise you I'd open a gold pack to show you yet another Daniel Bryan. As Ninja Boy has just noticed, I've got 84,000 credits. Let's forget all this waffle about gear cards. Let's get into the store. Spend some of these hard-earned credits.
Or there's another option.
What's the other option?
If it ever comes back, that special challenge gold characters pack, but I think that would take too long.
Oh,
Too
when I
long.
first logged
Too
in,
long. Too long.
when I first logged in, Mr. Echo, the Dean Ambrose pack was there again, but with no
And
price
now
on
it's
it.
gone.
And it's gone again. And also that challenges, that 180k pack that can give you some of the evolved characters. Anyway, we talk too
This
much.
is the Diet Coke pack.
We talk too much. This is the Diet Coke pack, is
3,
it?
2, 1.
Right. It's better not be Daniel Bryan. Otherwise that makes 5 in a row. Okay, I can live with that.
And look,
I can live with
to
that.
him.
That's useful.
Hands of justice, hands of justice.
That's nice. That's nice. Nice.
I
Nice way to finish.
thought I would run out of Diet Coke before you opened it. I got a bit worried that
So-
it wouldn't work.
You got a bit worried, did you?
Huh?
All the
So
things
the
that worry
Diet
you.
Coke pack works, I take it.
Right, here we go. It's Roman Reigns. So that's changed him into a legendary. You can see.
Boosters. Boosters.
Useful little boosts. Do you want to do the honours? Do the honours, Ninja Boy. A nice little upgrade as well.
Pow, 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 pow,
That's worth 4 grand.
Pow, 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 pow,
So that's a 75 grand
pow.
pack. It's got the Roman Reigns character that would cost you in store 200k, is he? Where is he?
Just over 200.
Yeah, just over 200k.
Why is Necromancer, who survives, I believe, the longest, under 200?
I think he survives very well, but he doesn't inflict as much damage as a lot of the other characters. So
He inflicts same as Stone Cold.
Does he?
And 50 less than Big Show. And 50's the gap you have.
Write me 300-word essay on the pros and merits of chocolate. Did you taste any chocolate today?
No. Alright, here's your essay.
Thanks very much, Coke. Right, that's it for now. Perhaps we're not finishing now. Perhaps Ninja Boy's going to contribute something, yes?
This morning or last night, someone had a gold Stephanie, a legendary 5 silver Stephanie.
Silver
Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
And a legendary 2 gold version of the new Big Show here.
So in other words, they'd spent
220k.
a lot of real cash.
Yeah.
As I've said before, if that floats your boat and it's how you want to play the game, don't let us stop you. We prefer to do it through the fighting, because we like fighting. And we shall be back to do more fighting very soon with WWE
Diet Coke.
Immortals. Welcome to the first ever 30-man Royal Rumble featuring Ninja Boy
Ninja Boy
and Big Jim.
Big Jim.